Hi, I'm Jen, and I'm the face and voice behind The Words I Left Unsaid. And the story behind that is it's a misquote from a Taylor Swift song, Enchanted, and the line really is, "These are the words I held back." And that's kind of what my Tumblr is. You know, these aren't the things that I'm going around saying in real life. If you met me in real life, you wouldn't know I'm so angsty or I'm so obsessed with Glee and Grey's Anatomy and Gone with the Wind and Putin and Russia, and you wouldn't know it because I restrain myself. Okay, I am 20, and my birthday's in October, and I will be turning 21. And okay, I am from Buffalo, New York, and I go to school in Geneseo, which is outside Rochester, so I'm like an hour away, which is cool. My favorite color, it's pink or purple. I like both, but I tend to go more towards like softer pinks and softer purples. But if I had to choose between like a bold pink and a bold purple, I'd go for a bold purple. Okay, pronounce the following words: ant, roof, root, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, though I do say caramel on occasion, fire, water, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, though I usually just say mayo, pajama, cot, naturally, aluminum, jif, I've heard it pronounced gif though, however you want to pronounce it's fine by me, tumbler, crackerjack, doorknob, envelope, Jeep boy. If it's not Jeep boy, let me know. Tell me I'm pronouncing it wrong. Okay. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? I've never done that. The action is TPing, but I've never done it. Like, I can't throw that hard, and I've never had the desire to waste toilet paper like that. It's a rare commodity. That is what living in a sorority house will teach you. Toilet paper is a rare commodity, and it must be treasured as such. Okay. What is a bubbly carbonated beverage called? Pop. It's always going to be pop in my mind, and yeah, you might hear me say soda, but no, I have to think to call it soda, which doesn't count. Like, it's your instinct that counts. Anyway, what do you call gym shoes? Sneakers. What do you call your grandparents? Grandma and Grandpa, like my mom's parents are Grandma Nancy and Grandpa Ron. My dad's parents were both Grandma and Grandpa Pure. But yeah. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry your groceries at the supermarket? It's a cart, sometimes a grocery cart if you need to be more specific. Because I don't call it supermarket, I call it grocery store. Or, I refer to the actual store I'm at. But whatever. Hey, what is the thing you change the TV channel with? It is a remote. Or a remote control if you want to be formal. But usually I don't. So it's a remote. Choose a book and read a passage from it. I'm reading a passage from Gone with the Wind. I don't have my paper copy with me, but Shenanigans and Things, one of my wonderful followers, I follow her too, recently posted the ebook version of it, and so I'm going to read a section from chapter 5, and this is when she and her sisters and her father are on the way to the barbecue, and they just met up with the Tarletons, like the Tarleton women, not the twins. Okay. And this first part's referring to the Tarletons. They knew instinctively what they were about, as did the Wilkses, though in widely divergent ways, and in them there was no such conflict as frequently raged in Scarlett's bosom, where the blood of a soft-voiced, overbred coast aristocrat mingled with the shrewd, earthy blood of an Irish peasant. Scarlett wanted to respect and adore her mother, like an idol, and to rumple her hair and tease her too. And she knew she should altogether she should be altogether one way or the other. It was the same conflicting emotion that made her desire to appear delicate and a high-bred lady, boys, and to be as well a hoyden who was not above a few kisses. I love that quote. It's one of my favorite in the entire book. If you haven't read Gone with the Wind, you should. Just saying. Do you think you have an accent? I do and I don't. I don't hear it most when I'm at home, but when I'm at school, I definitely hear an accent. So that's what leads me to believe I do have an accent. And of course, everyone in everyone else's opinion has an accent. Like, there's no, like, getting around it. Everyone has an accent, whether or not they want to admit it. Okay. Be a wizard or a vampire? I'd rather be a wizard, because it's just a little more awesome. And, you know, you can do whatever the fuck you want if you're a wizard. You're magic. You can do whatever you want. And if you're a vampire, depending on what, canon you're going with, I'm assuming with the comparison to wizard, we're going with Twilight canon, which, whatever. But that's the canon I'm thinking of right now. And you can run really fast. Or maybe read minds. That's the only things I can think of. And that's kind of lame. When you're a wizard, you can just magically go wherever the fuck you want. You don't have to run. You're like, poof, I'm over there. This decision is mostly motivated by my own laziness. Okay, next question. Would you rather have $1 million or 1,000,000 friends? I'm going to sound materialistic, but I want you to hear me out. I'd rather have $1 million because I don't care about numbers when it comes to friends. I care about, it really is quality above quantity. I'm not brainstorming. It's all about quality. And I don't have a ton of friends, but I have a really good group of friends who are top notch. I love my friends. Really do. I miss you. Come back to me. Again. Okay, next question. Do you know anyone on Tumblr in real life? I know a few people. I counted it out before and it's like 5. Which I'm glad not everyone I know in real life has a Tumblr or follows me because... Oh wait, 6. I forgot Katie. A second Katie had a Tumblr. Sorry, Katie. I'm glad not everyone I know in real life knows I have Tumblr because they'd be like, this girl's a freak. She's weird. And I would be like, can't really deny it, whatever. Okay, continuing. Do you speak a second language? I do. Kind of. Say something. Je parle un peu français, mais je n'étudie pas. I haven't studied it since like high school, and that's like 3 years ago now, so I can't really speak it fluently. I can read it with, I would more say I'm proficient. I wouldn't say I'm fluent at all, and I know limited amounts of Russian. I know almost exactly enough to get myself fed and to get myself cigarettes. Oh, and booze. And that's the important part. Who cares if I can't get directions or, any of that stuff. I can get myself McDonald's and a pack of Camels. That's the American dream. I can't even ask for the bathroom as a Russian. That's terrible. I lived there for a month. Jesus Christ. End audio post by saying any 3 words you want. Have a good night all. And keep tumbling.